as hell, cold as ice. Never sure, but it sure is nice. All is fair, love and war. Everything means so much more in California. California. It's, well, we'll see how that pilot is. And they not went to series with bigger people than Aaron and me. So, you know, had to hit it. That speech was not in. Originally it was something that they talked about that McAvoy had done, and we just referred to it. And the producers said, we got to see it. And we got to see it in the first 10 minutes of the show. Because America's got the attention span of a gnat now. And they're going to be sitting there with their remotes going, yeah, Newsroom, let's see. Go ahead. And we got about 10 minutes. Okay, now they're watching American Idol or something. So we've got to grab them or completely lose them, which is what we did. We got both out of that, which we were both thrilled with. So Aaron wrote the speech and rewrote it and rewrote it and rewrote it, making it better and better and better. I had to keep rememorizing it over and over. And with Kim, the script supervisor, but the day we shot it, it was day 3 of the pilot of an 18-day shoot. So we're early on. In a baseball, it's maybe the middle of the second inning, maybe. Nobody really knows. You're guessing. Certainly not like you are further down the show, and episode after episode, you kind of settle in. You know who McAvoy is, Sam knows who Charlie is, all that stuff. It's still early. And so we're shooting an hour north of LA, College of the Canyons. They had purple seats so we could fake Northwestern. And the morning they shot, you know, all the kids. Then the afternoon they were going to turn around. Now, on the way to the set, Aaron said, you know, as important as this speech is to you, it's twice as important to me. I said, okay, thanks, Chief. But if you've been around a long time, like I have, and you see that speech on the page for the first time, you know. You don't get many like this. So everything you've ever learned, you bring. And number 2, 3, and 4 from HBO showed up. Never saw them before. There they are. The New York producers flew in. Aaron's there. 3 of the actors showed up. They weren't even working. They want to see if they have a job, basically. Basically, they told me later, yeah, we were there to support you, but fucking don't fuck this up. So, you know, in I go, sit down. They come over and they go, are you ready? I'm ready, go, just go. And take one, hit it. Just hit it. Aaron comes walking over, says, you're pitching a no-hitter, I'm not going to talk to you. Turned and walked away. And then Kim, the script supervisor, who had worked with me over and over and over as we kept rewriting and making it better and all that, just drilling it for weeks, came over and whispered, now you know you can do it.
No, I'm going to hold you to an answer on that. What makes America the greatest country in the world?
Well, Lewis and Sharon said it, diversity and opportunity and freedom and freedom.
I'm not letting you go back to the airport without answering the question.
Well, our Constitution is a masterpiece. James Madison was a genius. The Declaration of Independence is, for me, the single greatest piece of American writing. You don't look satisfied.
One's a set of laws and the other's a declaration of war. I want a human moment from you. What about the people? Why is America
Not the greatest country in the world, Professor. That's my answer.
You're saying...
Yes.
Let's talk about...
Fine. Sharon, the NEA is a loser. Yeah, it accounts for a penny out of our paycheck, but he gets to hit you with it anytime he wants. It doesn't cost money. It costs votes. It costs airtime and column inches. You know why people don't like liberals? Because they lose. If liberals are so fucking smart, how come they lose so goddamn always?
Hey.
And with a straight face, you're gonna tell students that America is so star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom? Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, Australia, Belgium has freedom. So 207 sovereign states in the world, like 180 of them have freedom.
All right.
And yet you, sorority girl, just in case you accidentally wander into a voting booth one day, there's some things you should know. And one of them is, there is absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Now, none of this is the fault of a 20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So when you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yosemite? Sure used to be. We stood up for what was right. We fought for moral reasons. We passed laws, struck down laws for moral reasons. We waged wars on poverty, not poor people. We sacrificed. We cared about our neighbors. We put our money where our mouths were, and we never beat our chest. We built great big things, made ungodly technological advances, explored the universe, cured diseases, and we cultivated the world's greatest artists and the world's greatest economy. We reached for the stars, acted like men. We aspired to intelligence. We didn't belittle it. It didn't make us feel inferior. We didn't identify ourselves by who we voted for in the last election, and we didn't scare so easy. We were able to be all these things and do all these things because we were informed by great men, men who were revered. First step in solving any problem is recognizing there is one. America is not the greatest country in the world anymore. Enough?
It's the way of the world, won't get to girl, said the man with a master plan. Just got kissed by the greed abyss, now you're falling as fast as you can. Spite of being spent, not making a dent, you go back to where it all began. Who the hell knows how anything goes, and now you know you can. Hard start, it'll tear you apart, still you take stand. Spread the news in another man's shoes, cause now you know you can. It's written stone, that fairly well known, that fellow's your fellow man. But you got too much, now you're out of touch, and that shit's gotta hit the fan. surprise right between the eyes. Now you know you can. Hard start, it'll tear you apart. Still you take a stand. Spread the news in another man's shoes. Good, now you know you can. Roll down a tumble, cried all night long. Well, I rolled down a tumble, cried all night long. When I woke up this morning, all I had was gone. Well, I told my baby before I left that town. Well, I told my baby before I left that town. Don't let nobody burn my barrel hound down. If there's